What's up, y'all? Let's make some bagels. I started with 2 1/4 cups of water and added 1 tablespoon of sugar and 1 1/2 tablespoons of yeast. I mixed and let it sit for around 10 minutes. And then I added some flour. Now this is where it gets weird. The recipe I was using had a weird flour to water ratio that kind of messed up my dough. So I just kind of eyeballed it and kept adding flour until it felt like the dough was right. And then I let it double in size for around 30 minutes, I think. And then I go and punch it. And it was still too sticky, so I put it on the counter and I added more flour. And then I shaped it into a ball and covered it with a towel. And then I split my dough by weighing them to make them relatively even. I rolled them into balls and then I covered them with the towel again for another 15 minutes. And then I go ahead and make them all into bagel-like shapes. And I covered them with the towel one last time while I heated up the water. Here I'm just mixing some honey into the boiling water before I add the bagels in. Honestly, I think I could have added a bit more flour to my bagels because they were still slightly sticky. I boiled them for around 45 seconds to a minute on each side and then I took them out. And then finally I'm adding some egg wash on top and then doing whatever seasoning I did. I just did some everything bagels, some sesame seed, and plain. And then I baked them at 410 degrees for I think 20 to 25 minutes. And then they were done. And that's it. Enjoy. Next time I make them, I'll do specific measurements for the flour and water and things like that. Alright, what's up, y'all? Let's try the bagel I just made. Special guest appearance, my girlfriend. We put some black garlic cream cheese on there inside.
From Trader Joe's.
From Trader Joe's. That right there.
Highly recommend.
It's super fluffy inside, by the way. I wish it was, the crust was crustier. Is it good? Alright, y'all. Peace.